Hey guys, and welcome to the intermission screen of episode 3. So, the dialogue actually wasn't that long for the ending part, for the ending of 3, so this video is not going to be that long, so my apologies. If I knew it wasn't going to be that long, I would have fit it all into part 3. But whatever. Let's go ahead and do Puzzle Robo. We get a repair kit and 3,000 money. Let's see. Destroy one enemy unit. So we can, and as soon as we enter turn 1, we can, well, we pretty much cannot enter turn 1 or let it go to the enemy phase, or the ally cannot be shut down. Now, what you want to take notice of is the terrain. This Jovian lizard, I think it is, or Bata. We'll just call it Bata, because that's its name. It's on a base that gives it plus 30. Now, if you check over here, it gives it plus 10 to this one. So it's not going to have as much defense. So we're going to go ahead and move over here. Knuckle shot it. This should do it too. And there you have it, guys. Another Puzzle Robo down. Very simple. It's just teaching you the basics. Oh man, I can't speak. There we go. Got a repair kit and 3,000 money. And now I'm actually going to go ahead and start pilot training. What I'm going to do is focus on their attack. You know, like whether they're melee or ranged. And Nadesco just so happens to be ranged, because you have the missiles, you have gravity blast. So I'm just going to put all 4 in there for range. It'll up the damage of range. So, and plus, since there's multiple pilots of the Nadesco, that means you can keep. We'll add another 4 right there. I'm not sure if I'm going to add ever to anything else besides that. I don't know if there's a point really. Calvina. Since she's in the Coswell, and Coswell's all her attacks are melee, so we're going to go ahead and add it there. Maybe later on I'll add it to evade. Very doubtful. I'm not assuming I will. This is when it kind of gets hard because EG has both ranged and melee attacks. Now, its second strongest move is the Knuckle Burst. I forget what it's called. It's Knuckle something. And that's a melee attack, but his best attack is the Calf Missiles. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put 2 into melee and 1 into range, and I'll just probably go on and off. And I'm probably going to do it with all the SPT gang. But for Rowan here, I'm going to add 2 into there because he has his shoulder cannon, which is a lot stronger, and plus it runs on energy, unlike the Calf Missiles. So yeah, the only thing now I'm thinking about it, I could have put all of it into melee for David, since he only has the rapid rifle or something like that. But yeah, I'll go ahead and put 2 into range and 1 into melee just to increase his melee. That's just what I'm doing. It could, well, I don't care if it's wrong or right. It's what I'm doing. I'm gonna put. I cannot remember. I'm assuming their main attacks are. Well, no. I'm not gonna worry about that. The armored unit for the Vestalis. Let's look at their flying units and ground units. Yeah, Distortion Punch. Since I most of the time have them in that form, I'm just going to go ahead and... Oops. Go back to training. I'm going to go ahead and... yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put it into melee. And I'll do the same for you. Because, again, I'm definitely not going to... more than likely put them in many of the different suits. It's just my style. I know it's probably bad, but I don't care. Combattler V. He only has 2 ranged attacks, so there you go. Go figure what I'm going to do there. Yep, go there. Simple, for me at least. You have ranged attacks, so you're not going to be attacking ever, but just in case you do, all Madzinger moves are physical, or melee, so go there. It doesn't really matter with her. I'll put range, just because missiles. But yeah, we're I can't speak. That's all there in the pilot training I wanted to do. We did get a module. Sadly, I wasn't able to get the 5 defense plus 5 from Costello, or however you pronounce his name. But I got evade, and I want to give it to the actual Calvina to increase it, their evade, to make them a little stronger. And I'm actually going to go ahead and start upgrading my units now. I'm going to go ahead and start on Caswell. Caswell is a real robot, and what you'll most likely want to do is focus on HP, energy, especially on Caswell, since if you want to use those bigger moves, it drains a lot of your energy. And mobility. Armor, there's really no point, since it's real super robots, you want to focus on their armor. So we'll go ahead and I'll put 2 there. Yeah, I'll put 3 there, and I'll raise that. So that sounds pretty good. Right there. I'll go ahead and go to Combattler V. I'll upgrade his armor. I want to put... yeah, I'm not going to upgrade his energy right now. Madzinger, I do want to upgrade his energy. If I can, yeah. To at least 200, because he uses a lot of energy for his weapons. Yeah, and we'll go ahead and... yeah, can I get there? Yeah, 6,000 HP, that's not too bad. Baldy, or Rowan, he's a real robot. So I'm going to go ahead and increase his agility a little bit. I'll increase 1 right there. If I can... yeah, because the only reason I'm upgrading his energy is because his shoulder cannon uses 30 energy for every attack. I don't have enough. Yeah, I'll go ahead there. I'm pretty much out of money now. That's... do I have any new parts? Yeah, I have those, but I really don't care to equip consumables. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next chapter, then. Episode, chapter, scenario. There's so many different names for it. So this is Sulfur, guys. You have a great day. Later.